Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and welcome back to none other than the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. So, we're starting in a very interesting spot today. It's a brisk morning in the Land of Shadow. That up there is... I think that's the Ballarat settlement. Possibly. What's right behind us? Yep, pretty sure that's what that is. I'm almost certain. But... we are here on the map. I should point out where I am. The reason we're here is because of a very specific spot that I remember pointing out earlier in the series. So, somewhere across the way right here, the abandoned ailing village where all the flies are, I remember we pointed out a spot here which can actually be seen on the map. You see these little gravestones along the cliff? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. We have found the winding stair. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We are going to begin our journey down the winding stair that I had pointed out several episodes ago. I want to see if we can make it down. I want to point something else out too. I want to show you something really cool. Check this out. The shield is in fact the bane of the dragonflies, if I can hit them. What the hell? Don't make a fool out of me. There we go. That damage though. The AR on the shield is actually incredibly bad. That's what I don't understand. I mean, look at it. My damage with the shield is like 322 or something. And when I hit things, they die. It's crazy. So, let's go ahead and make our way down. Let's do this little traverse of the gravestones. Let's try to do it without dying, yeah? Now, normally Torrent would probably be a much better idea for something like this. But, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of reckless. I feel like... we probably got this. It'll be fine. Now, at the bottom of these, I do recall seeing a crab. Yep, I can see him there. I wonder if there's more than one. He looks larger than normal. Like, this crab looks particularly dangerous, if I'm being honest. But it's alright. Captain Kratos takes no prisoners. Takes no shit. We'll be alright. I had a feeling there was going to be a way to get down to this ravine. I just didn't think it was going to be via gravestone against the cliff. Now, this is not a new way of exploring by any means. Like, there are 3 or 4 spots in the lands between that have you use the gravestones like this to get there. There's like a catacomb in Liurnia with the Death Knights, the like headless Lutal type, the Mausoleum Knights, I guess they're called. And you get to the Black Knife Catacombs like that is just one example. But you don't have to. There's also kind of like a path that you can follow to get there on the ground level. Ew, more dragonflies that I can't lock onto. Oh, no, wait, that's a dead one. Sweet. I think that's the one we killed. It must have just tumbled all the way down. Alright, big beefy crab. Am I crazy? Does that crab look more dangerous than normal? I think he does. So, why don't we do this? Just because I'm thinking we might want to pull this crab, maybe use the Stone of Gurranq, because physical damage is often the best for these creatures. Alright, fine. I'll drop down one more. You're not going to be able to hit me from up here, dude. I don't care what you do. There we go. Oh, goodness. Well, this is probably a great opportunity to use the shield and the axe, if I'm being honest. Oh, Lord. It's so good. I do not seem to get tired of it. It's like we find more practical applications for it by the second. Don't see any items. I don't think there was any lingering items on any of those gravestones. We're going to do what we do in an RPG, a round rock. Yep, we're going to do what we do in an RPG. We're going to see if there's anything behind the waterfall, and it looks like there is. So these guys are like, you came to the wrong neighborhood, brother. What are you going to do, huh? So the axe certainly has an effective range, whereas the shield does not. That seems to be the interesting thing here. And why is there always a fuzzy turtle that's being guarded by these things? I always have questions. That was embarrassing. There we go. The reason I wanted to do that is because these things are in water, right? So it's like, they're going to take additional damage. We should. Let's be situational and smart. Ooh. That hurt? I hope so. I'm going to bonk you on the head with my shield to finish you. And I'm not going to mess with you. You look like a very old turtle. You have seen and experienced many things. You wouldn't recommend it. Another thing I want to point out about this turtle is, look, it's got the omen horns, so we're kind of seeing that reoccurring theme across the DLC. Purple item. Two-headed turtle talisman. Is that double my stamina recovery? Perhaps? Greatly raises stamina recovery. Yep. Alright. Hell yeah. Super Saiyan 2 turtle talisman. I'm about it. So now, I'm pretty sure there was a cave in the opposite direction, unless my eyes were playing tricks on me. Let's get on Torrent. Oh, yep, here we go. So this... Yep, Rivermouth Cave, alright. This looks to be like a cave, you know what I mean? Not a catacomb, or... What's the other one called? A mine? Because I'm pretty sure we've been in a mine so far, the one that had all the jars. And then this looks to be an actual cave. Look, there's even wolves. See? It was me. Really? One hit. I do exactly not enough damage. Why can't I hit these wolves? This is embarrassing. Yeah! Oh god, that looked painful. Finish him. Alright. Just chonked that dude right in the forehead, man. Right between the eyes. The axe was just like, bam! Slimes? Something gonna fall down? What's that noise? Lock-on doesn't lie. I know I heard something. I got Sennheisers, damn it. Can hear everything with these. Hello. There's one right there. He's in pounce mode. Sorry, I'm not gonna get got. Not by the likes of you. Oh, come on. Right in the thigh. In the meat of the leg. All that for a sliver of meat. Is there a way to drop down in here from above? Suppose we'll find out. I'm curious to see what kind of boss is going to be down here. A crazy wolf boss? Like a werewolf? That'd be kind of wicked. Hello. Nice ambush. Damn, you can just see the axe, like, stuck in their forehead. Alright, how did I miss? Good lord, what did they do? Was there some kind of, like, hitbox patch? I feel like, I mean, am I crazy? You saw my axe just phase right through that wolf, right? Like, I feel like he was in the hitbox of the axe, but... What do I know? Okay, there's more holes in the ceiling. There's more spots that's gonna break. There's more spots that lead me to believe... How are we going to get up there? More spots that lead me to believe we can just drop down. We know the floor is going to break, so I wonder if it'll bring us back up eventually. Get it? Damn. Is this blood? So this is a familiar kind of cave design. This is very similar to the one that had the rats in it in the base game, where... You run into a dead end, and then there's a split in the path right as you drop down. I can't remember which cave it was, though. Okay, more of these things? What is that? What are they guarding? I have so many questions. Okay, this one is alive. So let's be sneaky, huh? Sneaky, sneaky. None of you heard anything. Oh god. There we go. And it goes through them, thank God. I didn't think this out very clearly. There's nowhere for me to go once they're on me. Guess we're gonna funnel them in here. And we'll just use wild strikes if we have to. If push comes to shove. What did... Bro. What goober. Oh my goodness. Didn't like that, did you? Okay, not a good idea to trade. Just gonna keep throwing my hatchet directly into their forehead. It's fine. It's so satisfying. I'm a huge fan. Oh god. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's a Moog ability. Gonna finish you. Whoa! Holy shit. He can do, like, legit Moog abilities. Like, that was copy and paste a Moog attack. How in the hell did that not work? I feel like I was in my iframes. Ugh. I need to stop making excuses. I'm just playing bad. That's what's happening. You are gonna get a rock. Fetch. Because I know that one of these is not gonna finish you. Nope. There we go. Took 2 rocks and 2 axes. Do you think I'm gonna get got? I mean, honestly, did you really think? Ugh, he still hit me, but it's fine. Yeah, beat that. It's so good. Let's experiment. Let's see if they can be put to bed. They can. There we go. All right. Oh, it's gonna wake him up! Shit! Oh, I hate this game! I hate this game! Everything was going so well, and then, of course, it had to not, didn't it? Now I have to axe ya. Look at what you've done. Look at what you've turned me into. I have to be a blubbering barbarian now. All because you wouldn't just let me sleep execute you. That doesn't sound unreasonable. Most people do not want to be killed in their sleep, I would think. Yeah, rah. Think that's gonna help? You think screaming is going to change your fate? That is angry 3-year-old logic. What a pain in the ass room. That was a difficult mob. Like, I'm telling you, those guys, they're not too bad on their own. Like, they're actually quite easy because despite how big they are, they stagger, you know? Like, they're not... It's a DLC version of the arterial leaf. That's kind of like what I'm picking up on here. Thick, swollen veins. But, like, I don't know, man. I'm thinking that these mobs, they are quite difficult in numbers. It's just by themselves they're not so bad. Alright, let's vow to destroy whatever's in here. I mean, just absolutely destroy it. Here we go. What? Oh, it's another one of these, but he's just got a different moveset. Okay. Get just a thing for you. If he'll let me. Come on, Steve. Here, buddy. Do your thing, Steve. Here. Have a bunch of flies. I know you can dish bleed, but can you resist it is the question. Okay, this is an interesting combo. Let's see how this dude feels about Frenzied Flame. You know they don't like fire. Obviously it hurts them bad. He's kind of resistant to it, though. Alright. How about sleep? I mean, I know that Steve's gonna hit him and wake him up, but... Can't see anything. Okay, what's that? Oh, he's got a like a moving breath attack. How far does it go is the question. Okay. Oh, he's got the Moog attack. Ew. Well, that guy was easy. And we get the Blood Fiend Hexer's Ashes. I wonder... Let's see how much FP that costs to use. I'm curious to know how expensive this dude is, because... he costs health. He costs 500 health. So let's compare it to something else that costs health, like the Mimic Tier. The Mimic Tier costs 660, so he's probably a lower tier than the Mimic, but certainly a higher tier than the Soul Jars of Fortune. Okay, so I wonder why he costs health. Let's read his description. The spirit conducts blood wound rituals with a sacred spear, casts blood flame hexes, and takes a singular pleasure in letting the blood in... Oh, wow, so he just does crazy bleed support abilities while he's in the fight. Okay. Long ago, a subjugated tribe discovered a twisted deity amongst the ravages of war, and they were transformed into blood fiends. The Mother of Truth was their savior. So yeah, it's just like with Moog. The way that he uses the blood flame abilities is he, like, essentially claws his way through the dimension and uses the blood of the what's it called? The blood of the something mother that explodes and causes blood loss. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. That was a pretty solid cave. The mobs got a little bit crazy. We almost died multiple times, but then again, who knows? I'm in kind of a funk right now. I'm really not in my A game lately, so it is slightly refreshing to be struggling a little bit, because I've said it before. We don't want the DLC to be easy, right? Like, who the hell wants that? So let's go ahead and look at the map to figure out what we're going to do next. It looks like we went this way and there was just the cave, right? Like, this is where the waterfall is. So there's no way to continue up this way in the ravine, but... because as a matter of fact, that's where the temple, the ruins are. We've already been up there. But it looks like you can follow the ravine all the way through here. And I'm thinking, like, as we go under the bridge and we get into this dead end down here, there's probably going to be something there. It's probably going to be like a boss, something like that. What is this? Are these bodies that have just been thrown down here? Damn. I'm telling you guys, the imagery. The imagery and the overall aesthetic for this DLC has been marvelous. It's so good. You jerk. This setup works real good on these guys. Oh, yeah. It's so good. Why is it so good? See, it happened again. My axe phased right through that enemy. You saw that. I'm not crazy. There's something going on here. There'll be none of that. Not as long as my axe stays sharp. Dude, the AR is just good. Like, I'm pretty sure I showed everybody, but it's 1142 on this weapon. And it is maxed out. It's plus 25, but for a hand axe? That's bonkers. I'll take this round rock. Don't know what they're for, but I'm sure we'll pick up a cookbook that will tell us. Yeah, what did you think was going to happen? Psychopath with a shield and a big axe comes running at you and you think you're not going to die? Nope. So, we learned something today about physics. Apparently I can throw a shield faster than a fly can puke. Fine by me. We definitely want the fly mold too, because the fly mold allows us to craft the Taco Bell pot. Where are you going? Ooh, I don't get tired of that. It's so satisfying. Alright, what's going to be down here? There's going to be something. A boss is going to come out of nowhere. A dragon is going to land. Something is going to happen. I've played Souls games before. Don't fuck with me. I mean, what did you think was going to happen? Have a couple of axes, my friend. Oh, shit. He was bait for more rats. That's never happened in a Souls game, right? Damn. Got a lot of health. Oh my god! Why does this keep happening? What happened to the hitboxes in this game? Holy shit. Yeah, he stopped at the last minute and was like, oh god, I'm the only one left. Maybe I should rethink my strategy. But the axe was already flying through the air. Oh, there we go. Ulcerated tree spirit. Mm-hmm. No. There's the fire. There we go. I'm giving you the beans, my friend. You're not getting out of it. That's nuts. Look at that. That's what I thought, man. I'd be slowly backing away, too, if I were you. You think I'm gonna get got by the likes of you? A swing and a miss? No, sir. I can't get got. Not by you. Look at you, you dumbass. Let's freehand this bitch. Oh shit. I thought I didn't do enough damage to kill him. Okay, he dropped the Horned Bairn. That sounds like a consumable item, like an FP item. Yep, here we go. Uses FP to summon vengeful spirits surrounding caster. So we already have, like, the regal version of that. And then this one is the horned one. So it says, tangled horns are a symbol of spirituality, but mostly young-born bearing the oversized horns meet a frightful early demise. These fetishes are made to memorialize them. So, oops, wrong button. If we look at the scaling on it, it's got a D in intelligence and a D in faith, whereas like this one is completely superior. I wonder if there's a better version that we'll pick up. Or I wonder if the attack itself perhaps is just larger and has higher base damage to kind of balance it out, to deal with the scaling. You're not even going to warn your friend, but I'm about to just throw my axe into the meat of his ass. Really? There's no way he just traded with me like that. I feel like I swung so fast. Oh boy. I'm going to stop complaining. Something tells me that we are upon another cave. I'm feeling it. So we'll get these nice rocks that I seem to be unable to leave alone. So what else is going on out here? We've run into rats, bats, there's plenty of rocks, and we're reaching the end of the ravine. Surely there's something waiting at the end of this, right? Like a cave? Oh, there's a grace. Okay. Before we go activate that, what is going on over here? Oh, God, this looks dangerous. Oh, never mind. That's an easy drop. Okay, so, change of plans. We're actually going to grab the grace because I sure as hell don't want to clear that whole fucking ravine again if we die. So let's do this, and we'll rest, even though we don't need it, because we have all of our flasks, but we'll do it for good measure. And then if we look at the map, it's taking us inward. Like, it's going to take us to, like, this separate sort of valley down here. Okay. I'm fine with that. Hello, purple item. We got another revered spirit ash. All right. So this is very close to the very first mine that we discovered. Or not mine, forge. The very first abandoned forge. As a matter of fact, we're like right next to it. I wonder if this was a secret way that I just didn't see while we were running past all of that to get to the forge. Oh, this totally is. What in the... A deep purple lily. Are we getting close to the poison place? No, we're not. This is... So, to put things into perspective, we have already cleared this pathway, right? Because this is the ruined forge. So this is the first one we found. We're going underneath all of this. It's like... You can't even click in on the map to show, like, the underground. You guys know what I'm trying to say? Like, when I say that? As in, if we were to look at the... Why am I trying to explain it? I can just show you. So, the base map, right? If you click in, you can see what's underneath. We don't even have that option with this DLC. There is no underneath, but it's just, like, passively taking us underneath an existing pathway, like the road. That's... Oh, boy. Miranda Powder. Haven't seen you since high school. How you been? Fuck you and your children. I'm just not feeling it. How many of these is it going to take to knock you down? Because I got a misericord for you. Yeah. Does it hurt? No. No. Don't even think about it. I can do this all day, honey. Oh no, I have to walk 5 feet to the side. Whatever will I do? Damn, that's never felt so good. Got another crab out here. What else is out here? We have to be getting close to a recognizable spot. Like, there's got to be, at some point nearby, there must be a landmark that we're going to recognize that we've already seen. And I've found it. Yep, this is it. Okay, so y'all remember when we did the Hero Forge, we followed this path and we went over here because this is the poison place, right? Like, this is the little poison pocket, and this is where the sleepy guy is. Wasn't Theolier, that guy. So we ran along the cliffside here, and we looked down, and remember, in that episode, I made the distinction from up above the bats. I said, it's getting to a point where we're not actually going to be able to get back up if we keep dropping down, and that looks to be the case, because there's no way to get up there. But we already discovered that drop down. I just didn't know that this is where it was going to take us. So I think we should par for the course. Come here, Mr. Krabs. It was me. I got paint all over your first dollar. Don't mind licking it clean. You can lick my ass. Ay, what has gotten into me lately? My filter is just gone. I'm trying not to be a sailor on here. What's that? Oh, it's more of those guys. I tried to get their hood off screen. I tried to farm them for the hood. Didn't go well. Alright, I know how to deal with you guys. Damage. Same way I deal with everything else, man. Just hurt them till they die. Now, do I need to fight these guys? No. But for some reason, I want the damn hood. Come over here. Yeah. See, I can throw shit too, man. What are you, stupid? Try to throw something at me point blank? And there's more of them. More chances to get the hood. How'd you like that, dude? What was... I can't even see what he's swinging at me. The visibility's so bad. Doesn't matter. Damn, they really don't want to drop the hood. What is going on here? Oh, wait, there's a purple item right here. Okay, cookbook 7. Let's find out what that does. I wonder if it makes giant poison pot. It would make a ton of sense. And then there should be a spot for a revered spirit ash down here because we're getting near... Yep, bam. What do you know? There's a spirit spring down here. We saw that from above because, what do you know? The Fort of Reprimand. I love it. Everything is coming together. I fucking love it. When I'm playing through a DLC or a Souls game in general and the map just makes sense. Like when it gets to the point where shit just makes sense and it all connects, it is one of the best things ever. Talisman of Dread, so that's related to a dragon of some sort. Oh, Bale. Yep, that dragon. Tyrant Drake, do your wounds yet ache? Is your fury still yet to crest its zenith? Hurry, hurry, and lay it all to waste. Lay waste to the proud, the conceited, each, ere last one of that arrogant lot. Tell us how you really feel, dude. So it's pointing into the the spikes, or as I like to call it, the fuck you lands. So I'm thinking that whoever Bale is, we're gonna deal with him relatively soon. Well, thank you for some daylight. It finally stopped raining. Let's go ahead and activate this. And that way we now have access to the Spirit Spring, which is good. And I'm glad we chose to go this way. It was off of the path that I was trying to stay on, but that will take us up to the Fort of Reprimand. But we don't want to go that way. We're going to go back this way, and we are going to get back onto the path we were originally on so we can make some progress. Alright, so here's the grace that we found. What we're going to do now is we're going to get back to this path. Oh god, it's scary in here. Way too dark. Give me that. Give me the circular rock that I know not the purpose of, but can't seem to leave alone. So let's see why it wants us to scale these rocks, huh? Do a little bit of platforming. See a purple item. And we know that there's flies beneath. Goody. Okay, what even is this? Oh, Cookbook 12. Alright, good to know. We picked up a 7 and a 12. Let's see what we can make with them. So 7 would be right here. Hefty Poison Pot. Called it. This one is... we can throw a big rock. We already have the ability to do that, but y'all know I'm such an enormous fan of rocks. Is it a... Yep, dude, it scales with an S in strength. That's hilarious. I'm a huge fan of that. And it doesn't matter for us because we're a faith-based build, but I don't care. We just get to throw rocks at shit. It's great. We're going to find an excuse to do that. I'm curious to see if the Stone of Gurunk does more damage than that or not, because even though the Stone of Gurunk is purely physical damage, it's just throwing a big rock, right? But it scales off of our faith because it's an incantation. So that'll be a fun experiment when the time comes. Something tells me if we go directly over that waterfall, we probably will die, suffer some serious consequences. So let's backtrack a little bit. Let's run through here, deal with some of these flies. Come on over. Dude, these flies have a lot of health. What the hell? Nope. Don't even try. I will take the fly mold, though. It's very dark through here. Very low visibility. Sorry about that, guys. I believe my gamma settings are set to be a little bit brighter than what the game even recommends. So the fact that it's this dark through here is quite unsettling. And it's raining again. Jesus. Alright. Let's try to deal with these flies like an assassin. Shit. Bro, these flies are beefy. I was killing them in 2 hits before. Jeez. These are super flies. Alright. The good old shield and axe combo seems to do them in all the same. And then there's going to be more of them back here. Is there going to be something behind the waterfall? That's a good question. You. I know there was one more. I seen you. How about you? Come on over. There's enough shield and axe for everybody. More than enough. I've got a surplus. A surplus of whoop-ass. Come on, give me the good stuff. Give me the secret behind the waterfall. Oh boy, looks like we're approaching the end of the ravine. See that? We don't have much more to go. It's gonna dead end. The suspense is killing me. What's gonna be waiting for us at the end? I see grave birds. And I see a serious fall down this watery grave that we're in. Alright. Let's use our brains, shall we? Let's not fall down. Oh, wow, there's shit down there. And, of course, there's a lobster, or I guess a shrimp. It's got red eyes, man. You know what that means in a Souls game. It's probably way stronger than a normal one. So let's do this. We're going to be real creative with these guys. I already have this ability that we discovered on my person, the golden arcs that we got in the last episode. So we're going to experiment with that a little bit. We'll wait for them to get close, though. Wait, are they not? Are these not actual grave birds? Here we go. This is an actual grave bird, so we don't even have to waste arrows, man. There's just one right here. Good for the picking. Okay, it's not... Despite the damage type, it doesn't really do... Oh no! Get down! Old reliable axe. It'll fix anything. It'll clean up any mess I cause. Love it. Don't know how we're going to get down to that guy, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Why on earth would the game allow me to dodge something like a red-eyed shrimp? Okay, so these guys have the ghost flame. That's dangerous, for sure. We don't want to mess around with them. But what I'm thinking is we probably can get him to fall. It's easy to dodge. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Wow. This is eerie. I'm not used to things just happening the way I want them to. Let's carefully make our way over where that bird was perched so we can see what's waiting for us, because it's looking kind of scary over in this corner. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. These birds that are not actual birds are worrying me. Come here. We know what to do against these guys. Wow. How did I ever have trouble with these guys? I don't trust it. I don't like you guys. Smithing stone. And then this. This is what we were looking for. This is going to be the path to the red-eyed shrimp. And I have a feeling he's going to have a lot of health. And it's probably going to do an absorbent amount of damage. But we won't know till we get there. So let's just stay the path. See what other kind of goodies are waiting for us at the end of the ravine. There's a grace down there. It just goes and goes and goes and goes. What the heck? So, alright, let's be mindful as we're dropping down, because we can drop down too far by accident. Like, you can see over by that grace there, if we go too far, we won't be able to get back up the waterfall. So, let's drop down here. And let's be very careful as we formulate our strategy to deal with the shrimp. Because it's not a normal one. Okay, here we go. Super shrimp. He's in water, so that means lightning. Gonna do one of these. Gonna do one of these. Here we go. Oh my god, he's invincible. Never mind, he's not. No, give me my crit. Give me my crit! Well, doesn't matter. What was I worried about? Damn, he dropped 3 tier 8 smithing stones. And he was guarding that. And there's nothing behind the waterfall. Okay, nice. I was worried for nothing. Okay, so now the only thing left to do is work our way down here. We'll see what's at the basin. Something tells me that there's... Yep, here we go. Sneaky item tucked away. Not that it was super important, but it was an item. And we'll check one more time. No, okay. Man, they're really faking us out with the waterfalls in this DLC. Now the only thing left to do is hit this grace. Alright. Let's talk to this guy first. See what he has to say. I was once told a coffin could convey its passenger upon a gentle cruise to the velvet garden of deepest purple. Oh, to slumber in such paradise. Okay, so that is some imagery that we were seeing in the DLC trailer. We saw Thiolier sleeping in this purple place, as a matter of fact. Very cool that we're going to get to experience that soon, apparently. Damn, alright. What an episode. I am thoroughly pleased with today's episode. I'll level up our Spirit Ash again. And I think that's going to do it, guys. Wow. All right. So let's recap. That was a really, really good episode. I'm so glad we followed the winding stair, even though we had found a new place, right? Like we left off in the Bonnie Village in the last episode, and I was thinking we were going to pick up there, but then I happened to see it. I was running through the Fly Village because I was farming the damn fly, whatever it's called, the material they drop. Fly mold. That's it. I was farming fly mold to make Taco Bell pots, and I happened to see it. I looked across the way and was like, we've been there. We were at the winding stair, and that's when I found the drop-off at the Rao Ruins. So, really glad we took this path. It was quite challenging. There was some hairiness through there, I'm not going to lie, and we found a cool cave, and in general, I think this was a great episode. We made a lot of progress, and we're about to make it into a new zone. We're about to go find the purple place. Very exciting. I don't know if we're going to keep pushing in this direction, or if I'm going to go back in the direction of the Bonnie Village. Either way, we're going to have fun, right? We're going to do what we do. We're not going to get got, and we're going to keep having a great time. So, thank you guys so much for continuing to join me on Shadow of the Erdtree. I'm having such a blast playing this, and I'm really glad that I'm able to upload regularly right now and things have calmed down. I've been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.